I signed up for a dog-sitting job in a wealthy neighborhood a few towns over. The owners were friendly enough, leaving me a key and a list of instructions for their Labrador, Max. They mentioned they'd be out of the country for 2 weeks and asked me to stay in the guest house, which was detached from the main house but cozy. Max was a sweetheart, and the job seemed easy. The only odd detail in their instructions was a note that read, "Do not take Max outside after 9 p.m. He'll whine, but it's for your safety as much as his." The first few nights went smoothly. Max was playful during the day and would curl up on the floor by my bed at night. But on the third night, just after 9 p.m., he began pacing by the door, letting out low whines. "Sorry, buddy," I said, trying to soothe him. "Rules are rules." Max didn't settle down. His whining turned into frantic scratching at the door. I got up to check, but when I looked out the window, I saw nothing unusual, just the sprawling backyard lit faintly by the moon. Still, Max refused to calm down, staring at the door like something was waiting on the other side. By the fifth night, his behavior became more alarming. He started growling low in his throat and backing away from the door. Curious, I pulled the curtain back and peered outside. That's when I saw it. Near the tree line at the edge of the yard, a tall, gaunt figure stood motionless. Its skin was pale and stretched tight over its bones, and its head tilted unnaturally to one side. Even from that distance, I could feel its gaze locked on the guest house. I froze, unsure of what to do. Max let out a sharp bark, and the figure suddenly moved. It didn't walk, but seemed to glide closer, covering impossible ground in seconds. I stumbled back, locking the door and drawing the curtains. Max was barking wildly now, his body pressed against me. Then came the tapping. It started lightly, as if someone was testing the glass of the front window. My heart pounded as the tapping grew louder, more insistent. A voice, barely more than a whisper, spoke from the other side. "Let him out." I didn't move. I didn't breathe. The voice came again, harsher this time. "Let him out." I held Max tightly until morning, never opening the door. By dawn, the figure was gone, but the grass outside was flattened, and deep claw marks ran down the guest house door. I left that day, calling the owners to tell them I couldn't finish the job. All they said in response was, "We understand." I've avoided late-night jobs ever since.